It is winter in Wisconsin, that is for sure. It might have been delayed, but we have gotten some serious snow in these last few weeks. And the thing that I appreciate about all the snow that we've gotten, as a business owner, as a owner of a small fitness studio here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, as a trainer, as someone who just attends to people's movement needs, I'm getting a lot of feedback from clients saying, you know, when I go outside to shovel, it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt nearly as bad as it once did. I actually feel stronger and my body feels different when I do this move. And there's no surprise to that, because there's this thing in the fitness world that we call S.A.I.D. S-A.I.D. It's an acronym, and it stands for Specific Adaptations to Imposed Demands. So think about it this way. We got a whole lot of snow, so that's an imposed demand. Something has to be done about that. And our specific adaptation is that we get our shovels out and we shovel. When we train people at Fitness Lying Down, we're not taking our sand out of our bags, giving them snow shovels, and having them train to shovel. That's not what we do, because that wouldn't give them nearly what they need. We have to think more. We have to really think outside the box. In case you didn't know it, there are 7 primal movement patterns that we as human beings go through: squatting, hip hinging, lunging, rotation, push, pull, and gait. And that's what we do at Fitness Lying Down, is when we program, when we create these strength training programs for our clients, and for me personally, I use these movement patterns. I don't think about specific body parts. I'm not looking for muscular exercises. I'm looking for movement opportunities. That's going to create that balance in your body, that you're going to feel a lot more better. Better is good. So let's get back to the specific adaptations to imposed demands. This is how I used to train. Is the imposed demands that I keep putting on myself is heavier weight. If one weight is too easy for me to do in a given exercise, so let's say my squats, I'm doing 200 pounds barbell back squats. Too easy. Well, how do I increase that? How do I increase the imposed demands? Well, I just throw some more plates on the side, and all of a sudden my body has to adapt to that heavier weight. And the problem is, and this is the reason why I've thrown my back out multiple times, I wasn't appreciating movement for what it truly was. But now, what I've really encountered is the fact that specific adaptations to imposed demands can mean so much more. I could take one implement, kettlebell, sandbag, resistance band, and I can change what the exercise demands of me by changing my body position, by changing my holding position. So I could take a 40-pound ultimate sandbag, standing, and I could press over my head. And that might be easy. What could I do? Yes, I could go get a heavier sandbag, but what if I don't have a heavier sandbag at my disposal? What else can I do? I can put my feet really close together. Now I've narrowed my base of support, and that's going to cause my body to have to specifically adapt to those imposed demands. And because of that, my stabilizers, those small muscles that you cannot isolate, that you cannot train in isolation, they have to respond. They have to make sure that joints are stabilized in some parts of my body, so other joints in my body can mobilize, can move. If that's too easy, what else can I do? I could take it down to both knees. I could take it down to a half kneeling position. The casual observer cannot appreciate. You actually have to get in. You have to roll up your sleeves. You have to get in there, and you have to make it happen. And this is why our clients are finding success outside of Fitness Lying Down. Shoveling, yes. Picking up children, yes. Climbing upstairs. Doing all these different life activities. They're finding out, not because we're training those specific activities, but because we're training all 7 primal movements, all 3 planes of motion. We're getting it done in so many different ways with little equipment, but a lot of creativity and a lot of science behind us. So right there, that's how we make it happen here at Fitness Lying Down. I want you to step outside your cookie cutter box. I want you to stop doing the exercises that you're comfortable doing, because that's what we do. We go into the gym and we do those things that we're only good at. And I'm going to tell you right now, we have to start training our weakest link, because you are only as strong as that weakest link. And so if you can get past that, if you can rise above that, you're going to start finding strength that you never knew that you had. So until next time, you're welcome.
That's what she said. Michael. Michael.
Michael.